We move up again from the middleweight division up to the light heavyweight division for fight number 6. All thanks to Vector Wear. Please welcome our blue corner, Jhuan Ancajas. And his opponent for this matchup, the red corner, David Greenwood. All right, so for this matchup, the light heavyweight division, we're under full tie rules, and this man in our blue corner has had 2 fights for 2 victories. He weighed in last night at 77.5 kilos, another member of the JTA gym in Sandgate, Jhuan Ancajas. His opponent standing tall in our red corner at 77.7 kilos. His record is 3 fights for 2 victories. Training under Benji Wright of the Double Dose Gym, this is David Greenwood.
David Greenwood 2-1 and Jhuan Ancajas 2-0. Let's see which way this one goes. Both boys very similar fight experience.
It sounds like big crowd favourites here tonight as well. Lots of cheering going on for both corners.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to see some. Both gyms have got good technique here, and traditionally from their fighters. But we're starting to see some bigger boys come out now, so maybe we're going to see some nap time happening soon.
I'm surprised the last fight went the distance. They were landing some really big blows, and these guys looking huge as well.
Yeah, when you're starting to play around with light heavyweights, the boys will land a bit more power into these shots. And, I think light heavyweight is sort of a sweet spot where you've got guys that are big enough to send someone to the shadow realm, but they've also, probably as they were younger, fought lighter, so they're used to moving around. I think heavyweights generally suck. They're just big and powerful. The majority of them are slow and cumbersome. I can say that because I ended as one, because I got fat and lazy. But light heavyweight, super middleweight, that's the sweet spot.
Well, we'll find out later tonight with the 130 kilo boys enter the ring later tonight.
Boys, I didn't mean it. You don't suck. You're gentle giants. Jhuan Ancajas and David Greenwood. Just getting their final instruction here.
David Greenwood with quite a big height advantage over there in the red corner. Both these boys making weight. 78 kilo division. Full tie rules here. Gresham tie boxing down on the Gold Coast.
3 2-minute rounds, full tie rules. The light heavyweight division. Round 1.
Both boys touching them up, and here we go. Nice little bit of evasion there from David Greenwood. Beautiful block and kick return there from Jhuan. Lovely low kick there from Jhuan. David just wears it, but just sort of pushes forward. A few little balks, throws that high left kick.
One finding his way into that range so easily.
Yeah, staying quite busy, isn't he? He's on his bike and he's sort of throwing those shots and getting out again.
Oh, nice kick there.
Yeah, David Greenwood just sort of watching and sort of just downloading the algorithm, seeing what he needs to do. Lands that kick up behind the head of Jhuan.
Oh, that is a huge knee.
Pulls his head down to try and get that knee, but one gets out of dodge. Lands it up behind the ear. One's in a bit of hurt here. Does the right thing, locks up.
Oh, he is folding.
Yeah, he is in a spot of bother right now. That big knee to the midsection there has hurt him.
I think that knee did a lot more damage than any of those punches did. He is struggling with those ribs.
He's in all sorts of danger here.
This one's going to be over. Flying knee. Oh!
Yeah, David Greenwood knowing what he needs to do now. Looking for that midsection. One needs to get on his bike here and get moving around. Knocks down flat-footed in front of him. Oh, he lands that kick up behind the ear again.
He's putting on a clinic. Oh, he's hurt him again with that knee. He's going in for the kill. Swan going to get saved by the bell here.
Yeah, he sort of disengages, but then just sort of stays at David's range. He's disengaging from his own range, but David's so long there. And he sort of disengages, thinks, I can't touch him, but David's got such long limbs that he's able to throw it out and still land those shots. He really needs to get on his bike and sort of disengage, move around the ring, get to the other side and be like, hey, I'm going to wait over here for you.
Burn him out that way.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. He's just, right idea, wrong execution.
He's definitely feeling it in that rib cage now. Can he bounce back, though?
Yeah, it's hard once the body's been sort of compromised so early on to get back into this one.
It's good to be back here at the Pine. Crowd is looking good, nice and full. Plenty of standing space. Great event here at ATB 8.
Massive venue, though. One straight on the front foot there.
He's got to close that range.
David just doing the right thing here, just sort of sitting back, picking his shots, knowing that when he lands that big right kick up high and he's following it up with the knee on the other side there, he's done that a few times and it's had quite a bit of success. Juan's definitely a lot more tentative with his shots now. He's sort of throwing them and not keeping his feet underneath him. He's sort of a bit worried.
Oh, that landed. A knee with the right hand straight after it to the button. Greenwood means he wants this to end. Every time he sees one fold a little bit, he throws a knee to get him back up. Whoa, a little bit of a slip there.
Bit of a swing and a miss on that one. Both boys just going shin to shin there. David just throwing those punches and sort of leaning in. He's getting a little bit too keen there. He might get himself in a spot of bother if he keeps doing that. If one can time that right when he leans over with that uppercut or that big step-up knee, he might be in a world of hurt here, but that long kick of his, and there it is again.
Closing the range beautifully there.
He throws that kick up behind the ear there. One gets his hand up, but it doesn't matter. The only thing he can do to sort of negate that's just get out of the way. Sticks a little elbow through there of his own. But David Greenwood just pushing forward still. Oh, big knee up the middle again. They're not finding a home for it. Oh,
that one did.
Lands it to the middle. Just finds a home for that one. Throws that liver kick there.
Nice little counter right there from the blue corner.
One still throwing his hands. And an elbow there. He's as tough as they come. He got absolutely peppered in that first round. Got absolutely battered, but yet he came back and had not a half bad round there.
He needs to really push for that finish now, coming into the third by the looks of things here. He's going to have to throw everything he's got, close that range.
Our promoter doing promoter things there.
He is making sure everyone gets cheered on here.
Everyone's number one fan, Adam the aggressor.
No, you can't fault that guy.
No, not at all.
Seconds down.
For a name like the aggressor, he is
Big
the
thanks
most
to
cuddly
Victor
bear
Ware.
on the
Yeah,
planet.
100%.
Sponsors of this matchup.
He's a dolphin in a shark suit.
Round 3.
David Greenwood, Jhuan Ancajas.
Nice counter there.
Yeah, lovely catch and kick there from Jhuan, but David just throwing that 1-2 down the pipe there, not really much behind it. He sort of looks like he's trying to load that right kick up. Oh, throws that big knee. Nice catch and kick from Jhuan there.
Juan thinks he's out of range, but he's well and truly still in Greenwood's range there.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part there, fighting someone who's so much longer than you. Oh, he lands a little body kick of his own there. Counters the high kick with a low kick of his own.
Oh, the knees are landing now. Oh!
Nah, that one was below the belt there.
Thought we had the upset of the year right there.
Yeah.
Turns out his balls are just upset.
First one's always free, but word on the street is Jhuan Ancajas must have laser-guided knees there to have hit that target.
Doesn't matter how long it takes you to recover from that shot. It's going to be on his mind the rest of the fight. He's going to have that aching all the way up through his body. Can he take advantage of that now?
Geez, that's a disadvantage when your body's that long, though. Holy.
Crowd grimacing a bit at that replay, live action replay.
But like I said, the first one's always free. Nice little push kick there from Greenwood. Jhuan sort of popping his head down there and just trying to dig into the body with those punches. Not really having any success, but that big knee from Greenwood again. Ancajas doing the right thing now, trying to play the counter game. He knows that he can't engage first because he's got to sort of breach the distance. He's got to let Greenwood go and then follow his shots up.
Come on, Gold Coast, let's make some noise for these two boys.
Greenwood looking for that big right kick there again.
Oh, a nice right hand there. Greenwood's strong on the attack with those kicks. Great fight from these gentlemen.
Yeah, class display from both boys there. David Greenwood, 2-1, just showing that he sort of has been in there a little bit, knows what he's sort of doing and using his range and setting things up right. You know, one, trying to do the right thing and disengage, but just at the wrong range. He's doing the right thing the wrong way there.
I think he had the right intention, you're completely right. He just couldn't get back into a safe area. And Jesus, those knees from Greenwood, holy hell. They're longer than my kicks, I'd say. Adam, the aggressor, the promoter, giving them both a big cuddle. He is loving it. He is loving aggression Thai boxing here on the Gold Coast. Sorry?
We just want to give a shout out to all our sponsors for ATB 8 here. We've got Vector Fightwear, Remax, True Health Solutions, and Wholesale Pool Shells. You know, thank you guys. Without you, this show would not happen. Most importantly, we want to thank Adam for putting such a class card on again.
Man, Adam the aggressor.
Having a round of applause for our two fighters. We go to the judges' scorecards with all three judges scoring it for our winner by unanimous decision. The red corner, David Greenwood.
Double Dose getting the job done again.
Absolutely on fire tonight, that Jim. Well-deserved victory for David Greenwood. Really is a David v Goliath in the opposite way. Love the sportsmanship between these two blokes. And just on our sponsor Vectorwear tonight, guys, for all of you watching the live stream at home, you actually get 30% off Vectorwear all night long. Spend $50 or more at vectorwear.com. Get free shipping as well.